Today, Fujifilm kept their promise by releasing a firmware update before the end of the year. It was close, but here we are. Hi everyone and welcome to Pal to Tech. Today, Fujifilm released firmware updates for the following X line of cameras: the X-T5, the X-T50, the XS20, and the X100VI. And to be honest, with everything that's been discussed about autofocus, including Fujifilm themselves making a brief statement at their last summit, it was surprising to me to just see a very small sentence describing today's improvements, and nothing else. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of testing in both video and stills shooting by a lot of YouTube channels and reviewers, which is wonderful. To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't expect to be making this video 5 days before Christmas, okay? My calendar currently looks like a losing game of Tetris. I've got several videos I need to close out before the end of the year, and then this channel will be on hiatus the very last week of December. So in all likelihood, the detailed coverage that I want to do on the autofocus firmware update may not be launched until the first week in January. Now, to be clear, I am absolutely planning on testing out this autofocus update on the X-T5 as soon as I can, and putting that in a detailed video that I want to share the results that at least I found with you. So because I have this gap now between the announcement of today's firmware update and when I plan on launching a detailed video and talking about it, I wanted to try something that I don't think I've ever seen a channel do before. Late last night, I registered and paid for the following domain name: Fujifirmware.com. And then I built a one-page website for Fujifirmware.com, and on that page is a very simple and short 4-question feedback form. That's it. It's only 4 questions. I'm not collecting your email. I'm not trying to sell you anything. And I am going to offer this domain name that I registered, okay? Fujifirmware.com. You can have it, Fuji, once I'm done with this little project, okay? You can have it. I don't mind. I'll just give it to you for all I care. Frankly, I'm surprised it was available and I could just register it and you guys didn't even own it in the first place. By the way, if Fujifilm is watching this video right now, I want to state for the record that absolutely no firmware files will be hosted on this website. Nothing. It's just a free little crummy single-page amateur hour thing that I set up on a free GitHub account. But I think it actually can serve a very important purpose, because for those of you that are testing autofocus, once you're done, if you want to tell me your verdict on it and put it in this survey here, I will share it to everyone if I get enough responses, obviously. I mean, if I only get like 10, I'm not going to bother. But if I get a significant amount, absolutely, I will make a video. I will share the results, whatever they are. In fact, it may be that we get hundreds of feedback submissions that could end up being very valuable to Fujifilm. By the way, if we do go down that road, Fuji, I will be more than happy to provide the results of this directly to you. Now, that being said, for those of you who are going to fill this out, please remember to be civil in the comments box. Keep it strictly for this firmware update and what it did to your autofocus in various shooting situations. And I have some additional instructions on the page. Of course, I will leave a link to this survey in the description down below this video, but I wanted it to be something easy to remember. Fujifirmware.com. Frankly, the reason that I worked all night on this and am doing this in the first place is because I really want this firmware update to be a success. Because if it is, great. We've got some great feedback to report about it, and happy users and happy customers and happy photographers. But if it's not, the feedback that we collect here, if Fuji's interested in seeing it, could help them to understand anything that they may be missing. And because I'm going to have no idea who is filling out this survey, and it's more or less anonymous, let me say to those of you who are planning on doing it and participating, thank you. This whole thing may just lead to nothing, or who knows? Maybe we can actually get Fujifilm to become a little bit more communicative and a little bit more involved with our awesome community, okay? Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you found the video helpful or at least entertaining. And if you did, be sure to give it the like and subscribe, and I will see you in a new video very soon. Take care.